Today, for Memories of Hometown Heroics, we're going to tell a story about courage and compassion. On December 20th, 1943, during World War II, Second Lieutenant Charles Charlie Brown, a 21-year-old pilot from West Virginia, embarked on his first combat mission as an aircraft commander with the 379th Bomb Group. They had gone into bomb in Bremen, Germany, and his B 17F Flying Fortress, nicknamed Ye Old Pub, sustained severe damage from German fighters and anti aircraft fire during the mission. The aircraft's tail gunner was killed and several crew members were injured. Despite the extensive damage, including the loss of one engine and significant structural impairments, Brown managed to regain control and set a course for England. Meanwhile, Luftwaffe pilot Franz Stigler, a 28-year-old ace from Bavaria, wound out noticing this struggling B 17. He went to intercept, and when he approached the bomber, Stigler observed the extent of the damage and the vulnerability of its crew. Recalling a lesson from his commanding officer about honor of pilots, he chose not to shoot down the crippled aircraft. Instead, Stigler signaled Brown to land in Sweden for internment. However, Brown, unable to comprehend Stigler's intention, continued towards England. Recognizing this, Stigler escorted the B 17 over the North Sea, protecting it from German anti aircraft fire before saluting and returning to his base. After landing, Brown reported the encounter, and his superiors ordered the incident classified to prevent any potential admiration of the enemy. Stigler likewise remained silent, as his act of mercy could have led to a court martial or even execution. Following the war, they both went on to moving on with their lives. Brown would wind up joining the newly established U.S. Air Force, serving from 49 through 1965. And he would work as a foreign service officer before he would move to Florida, and he became an inventor. Stigler, facing post-war challenges, wound up ultimately moving to Canada in 1953. Now, in 1986, during a combat pilot reunion event called the Gathering of the Eagles, uh, Brown wound out telling his story and trying to find who this other pilot was. And after a 4 year search, they wound out meeting one another in 1990 and had a deep friendship lasting until their deaths in 2008. History is out there, my friends.